So, this is a request of someone who's interested in the whole Kundalini aspect of the reptilian DNA mutilation, and it's a very good question, and I'm tremendously thrown by it, and it is certainly something I'm gonna research and explain in a more practical way in the future. However, I find a lot of my most important knowledge is intuitive. It comes out when I'm in here, or both. So I'm going to have a go at that. Now, the Kundalini energy, it's never really sat well with me. But when looking at it from the point of view of the fact that we walk around with half reptilian and the half human DNA, and it kind of makes sense that the Kundalini would be coiled within the human body. Now, to be coiled means to be dormant. I've been playing with the word Kundalini, and the word unda means wave. In my opinion, the best anagram for it is underlink. Underlink. Undialini, Undaileini, 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 Undaileini. Honestly, my intuition tells me it's a trick. And I think it was put there for that reason. And I think the only reason it can be activated is through the permission of the human. So yeah, we've been genetically modified, much to our understanding. And if you ask me, it's another clue within the whole game, because it's a snake. The Kundalini is a snake. And so to activate that inside of you is to accept the snake, which is a whole other deeper thing with the Kundalini. Now, the Kundalini opens the chakras. Oh God, this is such a good question, because it goes so deep, right? Okay, this is what I've been taught by a very wise man. He told me the other day that when we come out of our mother's womb, when we are birthed, there is a moment of vulnerability in which all the chakras are open. We are open to being intercepted by demons or parasites. And what happens is, the minute we come down, we get an entity on the back of our heads. And it's the entity that gives us all the chatter in the back of our heads. And this is parasitic. It's parasitic. And the Kundalini, it does not give you energy. It gives the parasite energy, and it grows to the size of the human body. And it is almost impossible to get rid of it and pull it off. Now, this is heavy stuff, and if you're not ready for it, then please turn it off and move on. But the Kundalini is demonic in nature. Another one is unlink. Unlink from what? Right, so let's just analyse the snake as a creature. It's cold. It's not a nice being. It's cunning. It's slimy. It's Satan. It's symbolic of Satan, the serpent. Now, it's interesting because the World Health Organization, I think, has the snake around the sword. Now, oh God. Look, the question is, in my opinion, you got to ask yourself, does this really feel right? Or am I being pulled in? Am I being manipulated by some evil entity? Because the truth is that there is nothing that is comparable to the human body. Yeah, the other dimensions, you can manifest what you want like that. But there's no feeling like physically feeling. It's incomparable, and they long for that. They long for our body and our life. And so these tricks are put in place for us to think that, okay, I'm going to have this spiritual awakening. I'm going to activate this snake within me. Why? Why the fuck do you want to do that? Just think about these things. You want to activate a coiled snake, so it's dormant, but it needs your permission and your word, your work and your energy to bring it to life. Then that's possession, because what happens to the you before the energy opens up inside of you and there's no going back? It's a trick. It's a trick. It's a trick. It's like when people think that they're going to ascend to another world, or, oh, it's ascension, I'm going to be transport. No, don't fall for it. Because the minute you ascend and leave your body, there's going to be a demon that will jump straight into it. Thank you very much. And so then you're left in this in between, and then you have to resort to the same behaviours that entity resorted to jump into your body. Now, I'm gonna really look into this, because it's not enough someone's point of view or opinion or intuitive information. It's not enough for people. So I'm going to really look into this. I'm going to research it. But that could take months. So I thought it would be good for me to just answer it today from the heart, and from where I'm guided to explain it from. Yeah. Because sometimes I think a lot of the information that we try and look for and find is thrown in there to create more chatter so that we can't actually find the answers that we need. It's so hard not to get paranoid or not to sound paranoid. Because it's crazy. It's bloody crazy. I mean, I don't think there's ever going to be a time where I'm going to be able to talk about this stuff and actually sound sane. But I hope there will be a time that I will say this stuff and it will be common knowledge. Okay. Thank you for tuning in and please do share. Bye for now.